Late on the night of Saturday, July 13, 2024, chaos erupted on Penrose Road in Mount Wellington. At approximately 10:40 p.m., emergency services responded to reports of gunfire outside a vape store. Upon arrival, they discovered a tragic scene. A man lay dead inside a Mazda hatchback, surrounded by shattered glass and blood near the driver's side door. Several police cars, gunmen, and forensic experts were called to the site, and police swiftly secured the crime scene. Officers were seen patrolling the area while forensics were busy collecting evidence and documenting the details of the shooting. Yellow markers dotted the ground, indicating the positions of bullet casings, while crime scene photographers captured every angle. Detectives interviewed witnesses and nearby business owners, hoping to piece together the events leading up to the fatal shooting. A nearby shop owner recalled how he and his partner had closed their store at 10:30 p.m. and gone to bed, only to be startled by loud voices and a sound reminiscent of a firecracker just 10 minutes later. Meanwhile, officers began canvassing the neighborhood, seeking any potential CCTV footage that might have captured the shooter or their getaway vehicle. The following morning, the police cordon revealed a car with a smashed driver's side window, standing as a grim testament to the previous night's violence. Authorities soon confirmed the identity of the victim, Texas Jack Doctor, a 22-year-old member of the Rebels Motorcycle Club. His father, another Rebels member, had joined the club years earlier to protect their family amid escalating neighborhood violence. The Doctor family was well known in the community, not only for their affiliation with the club but also for the series of violent incidents they had been involved over the years. Despite the gravity of the situation, the motive behind the shooting remains a mystery. This tragic incident is not an isolated event in the Doctor family's turbulent history. Texas Jack Doctor had been entangled in numerous violent confrontations over the years. In March 2023, he and another man faced charges for wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm after allegedly shooting a man in his car near Little Abner's Takeaways in South Auckland, a popular spot known for being open late into the night, often attracting a diverse crowd and serving as a frequent backdrop for late-night altercations. The victim survived multiple shotgun wounds after driving himself to the hospital. Although Doctor's co-defendant pleaded guilty, the case against Texas Jack was dropped due to insufficient evidence proving his presence at the scene. In another violent encounter last year, Texas Jack received a suspended sentence following a brawl at Sylvia Park Mall's food court. A scuffle with Headhunters gang members led to chairs and punches being thrown, and police discovered a 23cm knife on Doctor, which he claimed he carried for protection after his father was shot in their driveway in 2022. Police were spotted at the food court around 1 p.m. that day, and onlookers reported seeing two men being escorted off the premises. Reports confirmed that various items were thrown around in the fight, including a chair in the food court, and the fog cannon at a nearby Michael Hill Jewelers store was triggered. The Michael Hill Jewelers store was shuttered after the incident. Ambulance and mall security were also at the scene. The fight was sudden and intense, escalating quickly from harsh words to full-blown violence. Eyewitnesses described the scene as chaotic, with screams filling the air and the sounds of fists hitting flesh echoing through the mall. Another incident involving the Doctor family culminated in a courtroom appearance in April 2024. Victim's father, Texas Jr. Doctor, and his brother Wiremu Doctor were sentenced for discharging a firearm with reckless disregard amidst a feud with another local family. The origins of this conflict remain unclear, but court documents revealed the victims had connections with the rival Headhunters MC. The senior Doctor received a 4-year and 3-month prison sentence, while Wiremu was sentenced to 2 years and 7 months. The ongoing violence between the families saw multiple instances of gunfire, with Texas Jr. Doctor even firing into a house and at a van carrying 3 girls. Despite the ferocity of these attacks, no one was arrested for the retaliatory shooting that left Texas Jr. injured outside his home days later. Undeterred, he and an unidentified accomplice returned to the same house in Glen Innes and unleashed a barrage of 12 shots into the front door. Following this, police searched Texas Doctor's vehicle the next day and found a Norinco JW-15A rifle and ammunition. Father and son were both charged with discharging a firearm with reckless disregard. The elder Doctor was also charged with intentional damage. Both charges carried punishments of up to 7 years imprisonment. As police continued their investigation into the murder of Texas Jack Doctor, Concerns mounted over potential retaliatory violence, which was thought to have grown from a mix of family and gang territory shares. On July 17, 2024, New Zealand police announced the arrest of a man charged as an accessory after the fact to doctor's murder. However, the hunt for the actual shooter was still ongoing. This individual could not be named. The arrested individual was currently in custody and was expected to seek bail in the High Court. Authorities allege he aided the shooter by providing transportation and helping him evade the capture. The next day, Wednesday, the 18th of July 2024, police further announced that they arrested a second person following this Mount Wellington homicide. He is a 23-year-old patched member of the Headhunters MC and cannot be named due to name suppression. Police said that the second person handed himself into police at the College Hill police station and has since been charged with the murder. He also appeared in the Auckland District Court. Acting Detective Inspector Chris Allen, of Auckland City, said that 2 people have now been arrested and charged over the homicide. While both the offender and the victim are members of separate gangs, we want to assure the public that what has transpired related to an ongoing dispute between individual members of 2 families. Our inquiries have established this was not a gang-motivated incident, and we are appealing for calm in the community. Acting Detective Inspector Allen said police would like to acknowledge the public for their assistance throughout this investigation. We would like to thank every person who called us or came into a station to provide information in relation to this homicide. I'd also like to thank our team, who have worked around the clock to identify and locate the persons responsible and hold them to account. An increased police presence will remain in the East Auckland area in coming days. As the matter is now before the court, police are limited in providing further comment. For those who are new to the Grid Sparta channel, the Rebels Motorcycle Club, founded in Brisbane, Australia, in 1969 as the Confederates by Clint Jacks, is now the largest bikie club in Australia. Over the years, leadership of the club has passed to Alex Vella, known as the Maltese Falcon, and has since remained with the Vella family. The club's distinctive emblem features a Confederate flag, a cap-wearing skull, and a prominent 1% patch. However, the Confederate flag has recently been removed from their new bikie insignia. Although the Australian government and law enforcement classify the Rebels as a criminal organisation, the club maintains they are simply a group of motorcycle enthusiasts. In 2011, the Rebels expanded into New Zealand, establishing their first chapters through a group of deportees from Australia known as the 501s. Their arrival in New Zealand significantly altered the local outlaw motorcycle scene, bringing with them their notorious outlaw culture. The Rebels quickly became entangled in rivalries with other motorcycle clubs, especially the Hells Angels, leading to numerous violent confrontations. Over time, the club has faced increased legal scrutiny due to allegations of involvement in organized crime, including drug trafficking, extortion, violence, and firearm offenses. Despite ongoing legal challenges and frequent clashes with rivals and law enforcement, the Rebels MC have been successful in maintaining an active and controversial presence in New Zealand's outlaw motorcycle community. If you're looking for more thrilling and edgy bikie updates, don't hesitate, whack that subscribe button, spread and share the video, hit that like button, and drop your thoughts in the comments. And for the true Grid Spartans out there, consider sending a super thanks or buy us a coffee to show some love. Your support keeps us going and the channel thriving, especially since most of our videos aren't monetized due to all the crime-related content. Stay tuned, stay curious, stay awesome, and take care. Wu-Tang.